prepare for liftoff.
Hello and welcome back to the channel, and welcome to more matchday simulations with FIFA 20. So we have two matches kicking off at the same time, with Leicester taking on Crystal Palace and Man United taking on Bournemouth. Let's see how these ones play out. And we're here at Old Trafford, where Man United host this Bournemouth team. Man United have had great form since coming back for Project Restart. Only match they struggled with or didn't get full points out of was the Tottenham game, but other than that, they've won in the FA Cup, they've won all their other matches, and they've won them convincingly. And you have to say, in the second half, once they brought on Pogba, they looked the much better team against Tottenham, and they could have won it. Bournemouth, on the other hand, in a relegation fight, they've lost everything since Project Restart and have looked like they're going to struggle for these last few matches and get relegated. For me, with the current form, I'm going for 3-0 Man United victory. Now you have to say, this Man United team, along with that Tottenham team, are looking like good teams. They have a lot of young players, a lot of quality, experience to help those young players bleed into the teams. So I could see them challenging penalty. Okay, that's a quick penalty here. Just a talking to, no card. Let's see what happened there. It's concentrating more on the future than the current. He'd already got the shot off. That's a weakish penalty, and then he teabags Martial. Fernandes to take the penalty. This man has been class since coming on. He's changed it for Man United. Good penalty there. Ramsdale had no time to react. And it's Man United 1, Bournemouth 0. With that early penalty. Great shot there. That's the penalty you expect from a player of his quality. Low and hard. That was a well struck penalty. So as I was saying, I think both teams need to bring in few more players to get them to that level where they can compete against Man City and Liverpool. Man United need a defensive partner for Maguire. Lindelof is above average, but he is not world class in my opinion. Maybe someone to come in for Matic, because Matic is getting to the end of his career. He's getting old now. He's a class player, and you need someone of his ability. Maybe a Ndidi or just someone who can hold the ball, a Kante sort of player. Break up the play, help the defensive duo behind them. And then maybe a striker, because in my opinion Martial is not a striker. He is an attacking player on the left side. He would be better suited to cut in that Rashford position. But you can't take Rashford out of the team, because Rashford has proved that is his best position. For this Bournemouth team, they got such a good manager, they just haven't been able to carve out those victories. And now they are fighting to stay out of this relegation zone, which it looks unlikely. They look like a team along with Norwich which are going to get relegated. Fernandes, Fred. I think in the match that's going to be Pogba, not Fred. Not the greatest ball in there by Greenwood. Greenwood's also looking like a player they need to take care of. He's going to be class. He's shown signs of some of your strikers that have been in Man United in the past, like a Van Persie cutting in on that left foot. He looks good. Fernandes. Fred. Back to Fernandes. James is another player that started the season off well, but he just hasn't been able to continue that form and has struggled since then. So it will be good for him to be on the sidelines trying to fight his way back into the team, because he hasn't at the moment proved that he can take Rashford's position or take Greenwood's position. Fernandes, Matic. For this Bournemouth team, they've got a few players that will probably end up, if they get relegated, going back to the Premier League. Billing has looked good this season. Good attempt there, but it's straight into Ramsdale's arms. Smith. Cook. Loses position. Bruno Fernandes, Matic. Shaw now. Matic. Fred. Fred has improved drastically this season. Good ball? No. Poor ball in at the end of the day. He apologizes immediately. He wasn't able to find any of his teammates. And it's Ramsdale to get us going again from this position, this goal kick. There's another player over there that might be able to stay up and a team might snatch him up. It's Ake. He's looked good this season. Lerma maybe even. Cook on the ball. Fraser loses possession. Basaka gets us going again, but his ball is just too overhit. Lerma, Fraser. Good snatch there by James, and he's breaking away now. He had Martial ahead of him making the run, but he just didn't even try to pick him out. Fernandes, Matic spreads it wide here for Greenwood. Basaka. Good work there by Basaka, but Greenwood loses possession, but it's back with Bournemouth now. Fraser, Rico, Lerma, Billing now. Another player I think will stay in the Premier League. Do they get relegated? That's a foul there. Haven't seen much in terms of attack from this Bournemouth team. They haven't been able to get it to Callum Wilson or Harry Wilson on the wing. And it's Man United progressing. Basaka, Greenwood, Fernandes, Martial, Basaka. No one in the box. James tries to attack it, but he just doesn't have the heart to win headers. And that's it for the first half. Thanks to that early penalty, Man United lead 1-0. We're back here for the second half, and Man United are dominating the possession. They had 71% of the possession in the first half, and they had the 3 opportunities, the shots, but only 2 were on target, one being the penalty, which has them in the lead. Bournemouth haven't even been able to register any shots, and they'll be hoping to improve on that in this half. Billings on the ball now in a promising position. Wilson loses it to Shaw now. Man United are breaking away with Fernandes. Fred's on the ball. Shaw made a brilliant run, but no one even looked that way to pick him out. Martial. Fernandes. Back to Martial. Fernandes. Matic. And he loses possession. As he was probably about to take the shot on, the possession gets taken off of him. Smith on the ball. Billing. Harry Wilson. Smith. Back to Billing. Lerma. Loses possession, and it's Fernandes on the ball. Martial. Matic. Shaw spreads it wide here for James, but James comes back. Matic. Fernandes. And it's now Fraser breaking away for Bournemouth. Still Fraser. Fred is covering him, but he creates the foul. And it's a free kick here in a decent position for Bournemouth. They can get it into the box, but they're bringing off Wilson and bringing on Joshua King. Maybe Wilson will regret that he didn't create anything or get the ball to feet, but King maybe has more industry than him to try carve out an opportunity. De Gea easily got that free kick in, and he gets it out there, but Martial couldn't get to it, and it's now Billing on attack. Smith, oh, poor pass. Fred cuts it out. Shaw with the ball now. Fernandes. Back with Fernandes again. What can he create? Martial. Fernandes. Matic. James on the ball. Fernandes. James! Oh, straight at the defender. That shot had venom, but it was straight at the defender. You would have to say it looked like that was directly at the goalkeeper as well, so he would have made the save. But James has to do better in those positions. Matic on the ball. James now. Can he get a ball into the box? He wins the corner. At least he won the corner this time. Matic coming off McTominay. Yep, McTominay on. Like for like switch, but McTominay has that young energy. He bleeds Manchester and he wants to win everything for this club. Ake now to clear it for Bournemouth. Wow, doing some fancy footwork there and spinning away from the Man United player. But Man United win possession here in a dangerous area. Fred on the ball. Greenwood back to Fred. Greenwood now. Fred again. Fred spreads it here for Bissaka. Can he get a decent ball into the box? Ake there to clear it. Goes out for Man United corner. Can they add another goal to this tally just to make it more secure? Because Bournemouth still have a chance here with 15 minutes to go. They can still get something out of this match if they push forward. Fred to put the ball in. Fred puts the ball in, but it's cleared easily there by the Bournemouth player. Bissaka's coming in to clean up that ball. Get it back in. Bissaka. Can he put a ball into the box? Ball to James. James hits the side netting. I was saying that he can't win headers and he wins that header. Just couldn't get it on target and it hits the side netting. Great attempt there by the little man. Probably the shortest man in the pitch. Ramsdale to get us going again from this goal kick with Bournemouth trailing here. And they haven't really shown any signs of threatening this Man United goal. Ake puts too much on that and Shaw will clean it up. Maguire. Shaw. Back to Maguire. Tomini. Shaw goes forward here. 10 minutes left for this Man United team to hold out. Just to get the victory. Fernandes. Good spread here for Greenwood. What can he create from this side? Martial. Fred now. Greenwood. Fernandes. Goes out for another Man United corner. 5 minutes left. Luke Shaw coming off. Brandon Williams, who's looked like a good player. Like he can come in and fill that left back spot if Shaw is injured. And he might even be able to compete and take it off of Shaw. Goal! Fernandes coming in with the shot, but he's blocked. Fred with the strange ball out there. Williams now. McTominay. James. Good dribbling there by James. James! He forces the save by Ramsdale there. Couldn't squeeze it in. But that's better from him. That's what he needs to do more. Use his trickery to get into these positions where he can take the shot on. Or try to find a teammate. Fernandes now to put the ball into the box. He has James in support. Chance for a short one. He goes into the box. Ramsdale punches it out. Greenwood now. Back with Fernandes here. No, he lets it roll out. Smart work here. Let the clock run out. McTominay. James. Williams. Fernandes offside. He shouldn't be offside there. He's looking down the line. And it's just. This time it's a foot or two offside. No big toes. And it's back with United. Fernandes spreads it wide here for Greenwood. Greenwood with room to run into here. He just has to slow it down and keep it there. Fernandes, and it's offside. Greenwood has to be a little bit quicker there to get back into the onside position. And that's it for this match. It has ended Man United 1, Bournemouth 0. So thanks to that penalty in the first half, first 10 minutes to be exact, Bruno Fernandes scores the goal and Man United come out on top. They weren't able to get any more goals, but they did create chances. So according to FIFA, Man United are going to win 1-0 against Bournemouth, but according to the form, in my opinion, Man United will win 3-0. If you want to watch the matches coming a bit later on or see the matches that have already been on today that I've simulated, be sure to comment, like, subscribe and turn on bell notifications on this channel. That way you get notified when the other matches come onto the channel. That way you can go into my videos and see past videos. That's how it works. But anyway, until then, peace.